Hello and welcome to Top 10 Secret Hidden Features in Disney Dreamlight Valley. You might have missed them in the update, they weren't in the patch notes, or if they were, they weren't explained very well. So I've collected 10 hidden or secret facts or features about the new update that you might have missed. And if you have missed at least one of these, you gotta leave a like and subscribe to this channel because you learned something new, and that's the knowledge is precious. And what is one like in exchange for knowledge, right? All right, let's jump right into it. Number 1. So you saw my video basically being super happy with how the mushroom house, how the new fairy house actually blends with the grass in any biome that you place it in. Look at this. Well, the main issue that I had with mushroom house was that it only suited for meadows. It looked weird in every biome. Well, guess what? They decided to fix that one too, and that is like such a cool little change that they didn't even mention. They were like, yeah, we fixed it, but it's fine, it's okay. Look at this. Now if you place it in the forest, it's gonna have forest grass. Absolutely beautiful. It looks perfect in any biome now. You can even place it in the frosted heights. Look at this. The grass is just going to be white. Well, I have no place anywhere to place anything, but you can see on the preview that the grass becomes white. And on the beach, it becomes sand. Sand mushroom house. That is incredible. Number 2, we got an ability to actually move villagers' houses and move villagers themselves. So this is not entirely a hidden feature, but I've seen a lot of people asking questions about how it works. So I'm going to give you a very quick rundown on how this feature exactly works. So 2 parts are completely separate. There is one part is the houses. You can literally move any house between the regular valley and Eternity Isle if you have the expansion. The thing is, if the house is placed in your current village where you are, you can bring houses from the other side, from Eternity Isle. For example, I have Eve's ship on that island. If I decide to bring it here, it's gonna be removed from there. So you can have one house only in one world, either in Dreamlight Valley or Eternity Isle. If you move the house, it doesn't move the character. The way the characters are now completely separated from their houses. So you could have the houses split between biomes. It doesn't necessarily mean that the villagers are going to be split like that, but there is a way to do this with villagers. It's just completely separate. So this means that you still have to have all of the villagers' houses placed, but you can choose which biome, which world they're going to be placed in. Now, if you want to banish specific characters, it's pretty easy to do. You just go into your map and then click triangle. For me, for you, it could be different thing. It's right here on the top. Just click here, and you can see villagers in Disney Dreamlight Valley. And if you don't want to see a villager in your regular Dreamlight Valley, you can just remove them. And this works even if you don't have the expansion. You can literally stop characters from appearing in your world. It doesn't work for Remy's Restaurant or Scrooge Store, I'm pretty sure. It only works for for them roaming around in the world. They will still probably sleep in their houses. Let's check, for example, if I remove the beast from this village. Let's see if he is still gonna be sleeping in his house. Yes, Beast is still sleeping. So he will come back to your valley to sleep, but you will never see him roaming around if you remove them from the valley. Just a quick remark, when you make changes, like when you select or deselect a certain character, they're not just gonna immediately appear or disappear in your valley. It will happen once, to trigger it happening, you can enter any house or any building and then exit, and that should refresh all the villagers that are currently in your valley according to the list that you've selected. Also, you will still see banished characters in both worlds if they are part of the currently active quest. So using this feature, you can allow your characters to be able to travel in both worlds. They could go to Eternity Isle or to Dreamlight Valley, or you can just bound them to one of the worlds, or you can remove them from either of the worlds, so you will never have to see them again, except in Scrooge store or the restaurant. That is a super cool feature. I did this to completely banish Maui from Dreamlight Valley, and I haven't seen him since, unless he is scheduled to be in the restaurant or in the Scrooge store. The restaurant and the Scrooge store on both aisles work the same, so if the character is currently in the restaurant in one world, if you enter the restaurant in the other world, they're still gonna be there. For example, Elsa and Olaf right now in the restaurant. If I go travel to Eternity Isle, you can see that these guys are still in the restaurant. Even if I, for example, banish Olaf and go, for example, in the restaurant, I'm still gonna see them in the restaurant, because restaurant and Scrooge store, they exist separately from the worlds. There he is, nice little snowman. And you just saw me basically teleport to the valley super quickly. Well, this is number 3. Fact that I honestly just discovered earlier today, and it's a game changer. I've seen a lot of people asking how to move between the valleys, and there is such an easy way to do it. When I discovered this, I was like, I can't believe... Before, I had to go back to the ship, then go through the port, then go through the castle. No, you just go to the map, and you just click square. At least for me, it's square. Just look down on the right. It says fast travel. Whatever button it says to click that, and you can literally basically use any unlocked teleporter in either universe. And also you can even go to realms immediately. Like, I can go to my Frosted Heights from Eternity Isle, and it takes 2 seconds to load. It's literally like having the same world. It's well, it takes a little bit longer actually to travel between worlds, but it's a game changer. It allows you to basically, like, look how long it takes me to get to Eternity Isle. You don't have to go through the castle. You don't have to go through the entire thing. Just super easy, and you can go to the realms without going through the castle. You can use that feature to teleport even around the map. If you don't want to just like scroll around and click on the teleporter, just choose the biome that you want to go to, and it will teleport you there immediately. That is such an incredible feature. 10 out of 10. Number 4, and it's going to be an Eric statue. It changed! People complained enough. People complained that Eric's statue looks like it's T-posing, and guess what they did? They finally updated Eric's statue pose and even texture. When I saw it for the first time, I was like, what is this? Did we just get a new statue? Well, let me show you how it looks now. It's absolutely incredible. Look at this one. Look at this man. Oh, yeah. Now he looks like Eric, with a beautiful pose and made out of marble, potentially, but just not white marble anymore. Honestly, I kind of like the white color more. I wish they changed the pose but kept it in a white marble color, but this one is not bad either. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with the new Eric look. All right, let's move to number 4. We got, or is it 5? I think it's 5. We got a little glitch going on, and from what I'm hearing, developers confirmed that it is a glitch. If you look at the Christmas decoration from previous season, specifically these 2 items, Festive Wreath and Grand Tree, if you place them down, you can see they look nothing like the image that's in the pictures. Basically, all the red ribbons got replaced with yellow, and from what I hear, it's a glitch, and it's going to be fixed, but for now, this doesn't look festive at all. It looks like vomit. Sorry, that was too much, but honestly, it doesn't look festive at all. I hope they fix it by the time we have to work on Christmas Dream Snaps, because otherwise, it's not gonna look great. Number 6. I have seen people saying they could not find their blue chest since the update, and there's a good reason why. Because now, if you do have expansion, the blue chest has a chance to spawn on Eternity Isle, which honestly I absolutely hate, because it's hard as is to find blue chests in the regular valley. Now you will have to scan twice the amount of space to try and find your blue chest every day. And not just twice. Eternity Isle, I feel like, is so much bigger and so much more difficult to scan through it because there's multiple levels. It's just, in my opinion, it's not a good change whatsoever. I wish they only kept blue chests in the regular world, or you could choose which world for blue chests and green chests to spawn. But as is right now, they're spawning in both worlds. So if you can't find your blue or green chest today, check out Eternity Isle. It's most likely going to be there. Number 7, and this one hurts my soul because it's been part of my live streams for a very, very, very long time, and the changes, Scrooge Refresh no longer works. Okay, I apologize. After making this video, I talked to a few players, and it seems like Refresh is still working. For some reason, I couldn't do it neither yesterday or today. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it seems like Refresh is fine. It's just some weird glitch going on in my game. Hopefully, I'll be able to get it fixed by the next stream so we can do some refreshes in the beginning. So, I apologize. It's gonna be 9 facts in total, but I gave you bonus facts before, so let's say... let's take one of the bonus facts from previous videos and pretend like there is still 10, because 10 just gonna look much better in the title. Sounds good? Sounds good. Let's move on to the next one. I couldn't make it to work. Maybe there is something that changed that needs to be done. I don't know. Anyway, so this one is kind of still in the air. We're gonna wait for confirmation. But number 8 is actually pretty cool. So they did change a lot of sounds in the game, and I've been the couple that I've noticed so far has been when you enter Wally's house. That's what it sounds to enter Wally's house. Pretty cool. And when you exit, it's the same. It's like a little elevator working. Eve also, I mean, Eve didn't change because Eve just got introduced. I'm not sure, I haven't tested all the houses, but at least the Wally's house is different. And there is also a new sound when you remove a furniture. For example, if I remove the furniture, there's a cool new sound effect. Boo! Just like that. Boo! That's satisfying. Not gonna lie, I found myself removing a bunch of furniture earlier today just because I like the sound effect. So, pretty good change to me. If you found any more different sound effects, please let me know in the comments. Let's move to number 9. And this one is pretty fun. We did get some changes to the filters in the camera mode. So if you go here and you go to this filter, this one, it now has scratches on the screen. If you can see scratches on in the corners and in the middle, there is like not just the color change, but also the screen crack effect, which is pretty cool and could be pretty interesting in some dream snaps. I've also seen people saying that this filter has changed. I just don't see how. I've seen one person commenting that this filter is changing colors or something. I don't know, I couldn't replicate it. Maybe they mean like it changes colors when you switch between filters. I don't know, but this one is definitely different and it's super cool. And the final one. And this one, honestly, I didn't realize how much I needed this until we actually got this. You can finally place multiple items of the same, from the same list. For example, if you want to place multiple rocks, you just scroll down to the rock that you want, and when you go back, the items still stays in the same place. Like the scroll doesn't reset to the top. So you can place multiple of the same item that you've been placing. It's just such a... Boo! I'm sorry, that is satisfying to me. It's just such a... It was a bug. It was clearly a bug. But getting that fixed made me realize how much effort I was putting into scrolling every time I needed to place multiple of the same items. It's just... That almost made me cry when I first realized it was fixed. Anyway, these are my 10 hidden features of the new update in Disney Dreamlight Valley. If you guys have discovered some other hidden features, please share in the comments. And if we get enough of them, maybe we're gonna do part 2 of this video. But for now, this is all that I got for you. Let me know in the comments which of these changes do you like the most and which you dislike the most. I definitely, absolutely love the fact that we can now, like, I'm gonna be doing more decorating, especially if Scrooge Refresh is actually fixed. I won't be able to do it during streams anymore, so I guess I'll use the time decorating my two beautiful worlds now. And I'm honestly not super mad about it. Unfortunately, the multiplayer Scrooge implementation is kind of wonky. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be. And honestly, my expectations for Scrooge buying in multiplayer was already low. But somehow, I still got a little bit disappointed. But hopefully, somebody will let me buy their water pump. Just saying, just DM me in Discord if you see a water pump and you don't need it. I'll be forever grateful. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and goodbye.